Hi there, I'm Anna Caban, Brand Ambassador for Balanced Body. And over the next few weeks, we're doing some fun interviews with your Pilates peers around the world. We're calling this Navigating Our New Normal, Conversations with Our Pilates Peers. Today, I have a good friend, Erika Quest, with us. She comes to us from Southern California, from her house. You'll see, you're inside her home, sneak peek. I'll let her introduce herself to you, but we're gonna have a little conversation here. Hi, Erika.
Hey Anna, thank you for having me. Hi everyone. Yes, some of you have probably seen my home and been on webinars with me, but we're in my office upstairs with a good friend of ours behind me called Big E, Elizabeth Larkham. This is kind of command center for what I do when I'm not in my studio. So I'm in this space quite a bit these days, and we'll be talking about that. But I'm based in Southern California, as Anna mentioned, and my business is located in Laguna Beach, California, and then I'm a Balanced Body Master Instructor and do quite a bit of traveling, but we'll see where we go with that in 2020.
Thanks, Erika. So I want to start with asking you on a personal note, how is Erika Quest navigating this unusual, uncertain time right now?
Well, honestly, it's been a combination of, is this really happening? I feel totally paralyzed right now. It's been a lot of just trying to understand state and local government, because I think this is just uncharted territory for all of us. There is not one of us that has been through something like this. I would say the closest thing would have been my mother-in-law when she went through the Great Depression, but it's a very interesting uncharted territory. And so I think the roller coaster of emotions is common and okay, and that we don't need to apologize for any of those right now, and that we need to make sure that honoring them, whatever that is, and whether, even if you're able to still have a joke and a laugh every now and again right now.
I have to say, and I'm sure this, well, I don't know about you, but Netflix is my friend, Prime Video are my friend, and I'm just going back to some really old shows. Like, I really like the show Monk, the detective with OCD. Like, I'm really getting into Monk right now. That's what I like to do. Can you tell me professionally, Erika, what are the things you're doing or how have you adjusted to help your clients?
Well, right now I feel in the state that we're in, it was just a matter of honoring and abiding with our social responsibility here. I'm in the state of California. So we shut down pretty early on. We shut down on Monday morning before a lot of the Orange County information came through. So right now, professionally, the studio is not open. We're a relatively low volume space. So I feel very lucky for that, because it's myself, my partner, and 2 other instructors. And so right now, how we're working and structuring things is day by day, we're just taking a look at the news if we see any new information coming out, and just to mitigate sort of this short-term figuring this thing out, I have done a couple of YouTube videos and shot them just in my living room so that my clients can stay moving in their homes right now. And I also use that as a tool to donate it back to our community, because I've been stretching myself during this time as well. I'm used to shooting video, but I'm definitely not used to doing and going live on some of the social media platforms. So I've been trying to stretch my own kind of learning capabilities in this online world, and giving back to our community by donating a couple of free classes. And I still plan to do that as well while we're just figuring out this new normal.
Exactly. I hear what you're saying. I think that the thing that's really been evident to me now more than ever, I need to get up and move, right? I need to go outside and take my dog out. I was just posting on Facebook, I need to walk the dog. But movement heals. Joseph Pilates said that movement heals. So now as Pilates pros, it's our opportunity to give back and get people that have never done Pilates to get up off their sofas, to do anything, quite frankly. They don't need to do Pilates, but inspire people to get up and move and take this time to take care of themselves more than they normally make time for, because we don't make time for self-care normally. We've been forced into this, okay, I have the time, so let's use it wisely. So thank you for being generous and sharing with the community. I plan to do the same thing, to give things out for free whenever possible so that people can keep moving because movement heals. So do you have any tips for any fellow instructors out there, Erika, during this time? I know it's all, what can I say? This is organic, it's fluid, we're figuring it out as we go, right? But any tips from Erika today?
Well, yeah, and I think that right now it is today. It's March 22nd at this moment, and we've learned a lot over the last week, and things are changing rapidly on a moment by moment, minute by minute basis. But the one thing that I do know to be true right now is that if you are not online and you are not trying to learn other platforms, whether you're utilizing them for free or for monetization, which you may do eventually, now is the time to really stretch yourself into that arena. There are incredible resources out there. They're coming out on a moment by moment, minute by minute basis. But one of the things I'm challenging myself to do is to really broaden my knowledge of online, because we might be teaching online in some capacity for a very long time, and actually it could be, on a positive note, another stream of income that you can utilize to generate in the long game. So that would be my number one tip. While you have the time, take the time to start to explore avenues that maybe you've been a little scared of or don't understand, and look and see and benchmark what other people are doing out there currently. One of the things that I saw happen with our industry and a lot of our local studios right now is a critical time, because you may have the time to explore these platforms. You also might be, I don't know, homeschooling children and doing a lot of other things that are taking up your time, but use this time to stretch yourself into the online world. Figure out other apps, how you can get paid in different ways if you haven't explored creating accounts where you can get paid through Venmo, get paid through PayPal. So we can go away from not the archival or the old school way of thinking, but thinking outside of the box, or really of modern times. So when you get back into your brick and mortar, or you go back to a brick and mortar, you only come out of this situation stronger and more capable.
Erika, on a lighter note, what is something maybe we don't know about you or most people would never expect about Erika Quest?
Well, some people know about this because I cue a lot with food, and it comes organically to me because I happen to be a big foodie. And so one of the things that is a dream of mine is to actually have my own cooking show one day. So maybe now, because I have this time, I should be stretching myself and starting to shoot some of those videos, even if I don't publish them or put them up. So I love to cook. I'm a foodie. I love to cook healthy things, but I also like to, sometimes just do comfort food and have a good time with it. I love to eat. I love food. I feel super grateful that I have food in my home right now. And so, yeah, that would be something a little outside of the box. I'd love to have my own cooking show one day.
What about something funny? Anything funny, silly you want to share?
Well, it's funny right now because I happen to be married to a school teacher, a public servant. And so I'm getting a lot of information on the front lines of what's happening based upon his school district in the state of California. And, there's also a lot of memes coming out with regards to teachers. We're all teachers, and I think we can all relate to it. But for those who are parents out there, of which I'm not a parent, but Anna, I know you're a parent, there are some new things that you are having to really work with regards to your child's or your children's teaching at home and their e-learning. And I saw just the funniest thing. It was a meme that came through the teaching community, and it was written by a mom. And I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but I know that there's a lot of, rules and regulations at school, one of which is, nut free. You can't have peanut butter. You can't have because of allergies and everything like that. And this woman wrote a meme, and it was from a mom who now has to homeschool her kids for who knows how long. And it says, "There is no lunch lady. 12 o'clock is culinary arts. Make yourself something. Peanuts are now allowed. Cover everything you can in peanut butter if you want to. At least it's protein." And it just made me laugh so hard, because I was thinking, not only are having to deal with this whole new world in our industry as teachers, but so are the teachers and the people that have been on the front lines for our children. And now parents are actually having to kind of pseudo become teachers as well. And the bottom line to me is that regardless of what profession you're in, regardless if you're a teacher or you're not a teacher, right now is the time for all of us to have a little chuckle, yes, but come together collectively as a community, because we're going to learn a lot from this. And I do believe that we also will grow a lot from this, and it will only make us stronger and better human beings, socially responsible human beings in the long game.
I wanted to thank you so much for joining us today, Erika. You're always such a bright light every time I see you. You absolutely made my day. And I'm sure that people at home are like, oh, Erika, she's awesome. She came home from her jog with her dog and she's just ready to jump on camera. So I really appreciate that you taking the time today, and look forward to sharing this interview with the world. And we'll see all of you very soon online.
Thanks for having me, Anna.